think it's so important to recognize that you're the main character of your life. And that doesn't mean that you should have an ego. It doesn't mean that you should value yourself over other people. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't value the lives of others and that you should treat them as if they're not important. But rather, it just means that you literally are the main character of your own life. No one else's actions matter to your life as much as yours do. And it's about recognizing that you should take the perspective that you are the main character of your own life, but also recognize that other people are the main characters of their lives. And in doing so, it's almost moving with a certain amount of self-respect, a certain amount of self-control, a certain amount of authenticity in everything that you do. It's about recognizing the amount of power that you have over your own life, the amount of power that you have to change yourself, the amount of power that you have to change your own circumstances, rather than constantly attaching the result of everything to other people or to external events. It's about recognizing that you have the ability to change into whoever you want to be at any point in time. And there's nothing holding you back. There is no one holding you back from truly being who you want to be. It's about recognizing that in being the main character of your own life, and being almost the focus of your own life, even though we should also focus, or we should focus more so, not also, more so on Jesus and on God. But when we're living our own lives, when we're just going in our day-to-day actions, it's about recognizing that you should put that focus that you constantly put towards other people. Constantly put towards, oh, what are they doing? Oh, what do they think about this? Oh, how will they react? Instead, you should put that focus on yourself. Thinking not, what is that person doing, but rather, what do I want to do? Not thinking, oh, how are they going to react? And rather, is this what's right for me? And I think that if we all move with a certain amount of agency in our own lives, and we move with a certain amount of just constant thinking that is what I'm doing, is it what I truly think is right, that will ultimately allow us to become better people. Because I think that when we constantly put all of our attention externally towards what other people are doing, we're never going to have the opportunity to substantiate our own lives. So it's about recognizing how important it is that you truly substantiate something of your own. It's about recognizing that you should focus on yourself, not in the traditional sense in that, lock yourself in a cave for like 8 months and do 3,000 push-ups a day, drink cold water, cold showers, even though that could all be beneficial to an extent. But rather, it's about moving in your own day-to-day life, moving with a certain amount of agency, with a certain amount of focus on yourself rather than on other people. And more so than just yourself, it's about focusing on God, and it's about focusing on Jesus. It's not about constantly checking social media. Oh, what's this person doing? Oh, this person's living the life that I want to live, through jealousy and through almost envy of that, and living vicariously through them. But it's about substantiating that life. It's about substantiating that emotion and that feeling for yourself. The Bible verse I have for this video is taken from Proverbs 4, verse 23. And it says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. I think this verse is almost directly saying what I'm discussing a bit. Because I think if we constantly fill our hearts with the actions of other people, then we're never truly going to see, or we're never truly going to substantiate what is right for ourselves. Because God made us all different for a reason. So I think it's important that to an extent we extend kindness towards others in every situation, but also we extend that same kindness towards ourselves. We focus on ourselves and we almost flow naturally with what we think is right rather than what we hope other people will think is right. Because even Jesus, the perfect man that had done no wrong, even he was hated by the world. So it's not about focusing on the hate of the world, but rather focusing on the love of the Spirit. Rather focusing on the love of Jesus and the love of God. And self-love to an extent. Not to the point that it becomes ego and to the point that it becomes pride, but to a point that you love others as much as you love yourself. Or rather that you love yourself as much as you love others. And in substantiating that focus on yourself, I think that we allow ourselves just to become better people. We allow ourselves to become who you've always wanted to be. And I think at the end of the day, you recognize that who you want to be is who you've always been. You've just been focused so much on other people that you've never had the opportunity to see it for yourself. I hope you took something from this video, and thank you for watching.